Well, hello. Good morning. Good afternoon, actually. Welcome back to another video. I was supposed to go get my nails done with Ellie, but she sold me out for her friend. Which any kid would, so. She asked me yesterday, I was gonna go get my nails done because they're like growing super fast. I was gonna go get my nails painted yesterday. And I thought, she texted me and she's like, will you take me to get my nails? Will you go with me, sorry, to get my nails done? I want to get them done before my trip. And I'm like, I don't know. Because Ellie's the type of person you can't answer her with like a definite. Because if you tell this child yes, it's like, when are we going? When are we going? What time? What time? Like, you for sure, if some emergency comes up and you need to change your plans, the girl will be devastated. So I always say, I don't know. That's just how I answer her because it's just easier. So I said, I don't know. Depends on what time. That's the only answer I gave her.
But that leaves the door open for her to go with somebody else.
Whatever. And then so Mark says, did you get a text from Ellie today? And I said, no. And I said, why? What'd she say? Well, I don't have to pick her up from school. She's going with Haley to get her nails done. I'm like, that little... So I text her, I'm like, really? And she's like, really what? And I'm like, you really are going with Haley to get your nails done? And I replied to her asking me to take her. And she's like, well, you never answered me. Anyways, so they're going after school and I'm just gonna run and get mine done. She's getting her toes done too, so that's just way too long. I have a live on, well, not tonight at 6, so this car scared me. We ate at Chick-fil-A already. I returned one of my Amazon packages. One roll of my wallpaper came. I hung it up, like just taped it up, whatever. I don't know. It's supposed to make it look like concrete, which it does. But I don't know if the colors go well. It's a tough. So I ordered another roll because I couldn't decide between these two rolls of, I was gonna say toilet paper, of oh my god, it's not wrapping paper either.
You're just struggling with that. Of
wallpaper, and yeah, so I want to see what they both look like. I don't want to do tile because it's too expensive. I'm trying to do all my rooms on a budget, but anyways. We're headed home to let the dogs out. The neighbors getting their pool put in. They're actually nice. One of them was gonna try to pet the dogs, but Stitch's hair was standing up, so he decided not to stick his hand in the fence.
And Winston was just too busy running.
Yeah. And then they put plastic up on our fence, so now the dogs can't see. I mean, they know they're there, but anyways. So that was funny. And then I put my dirt on my pineapple plants last night, so I'll show you, and trim them all up. They're actually doing really well compared to what they were. And then yesterday we went to Home Depot and picked up the stepping squares that I wanted, the stone, some felt stuff for the landscape beds, barrier bed stuff. And yeah, so I also found out why I was doing the pineapple plants that Winnie likes to chase the hose. So I FaceTimed Mark's mom and showed her, and we were dying laughing. He was soaking wet by the end of it. He does not care about water. He actually thinks it's funny. He was just going right in, chasing it, trying to bite it. I need to look on my Amazon app to see when the other wallpaper comes. But we're home now. Okay, guys, I'm in Ellie's car. I don't have a car. My car's in the shop. I can't drive Mark's truck. There is no way in Hades. So I am currently I just got done driving Ellie's car. I'm gonna go in and get my nails done. Don't know what color I'm gonna paint them. Not 100% sure. But it's 2 o'clock. Hopefully Ellie and them get off school and they go and eat, so we're not here at the same time. Because that would be sad on Ellie's part. Anyways, so here's Ellie's car. She's gonna be mad because I moved the seat, but it is okay. I don't know if you've ever seen the inside of Ellie's car. She has a sunroof, and yeah. So we're gonna go in.
What's up, guys? I'm bored. They all left me sitting here by myself with the dogs. Gotta love it. I guess I could have went to the nail place, but nah, I would have just sat in the truck. So let me talk to you for a few. Getting ready to wash this thing. I wouldn't say wash. I've been able to keep it clean since I've been driving it every day, because you know the Hellcat went down. It didn't go down, but the cooling system for the supercharger is flashing a code, so we didn't want to do any damage to it. They said we could drive it until it started flashing, but heck, you could be 20 minutes out and it start flashing, then what? So we parked it. Oh man, it's been parked since last week sometime. If you notice in the videos, we're always in the truck. So anyways, yeah, so I started washing it. Now it's a little dusty because they mowed the day and blew crap all over it like they usually do. So I'm not gonna scrub it. I'm gonna spray it off. I'll use the foam cannon on it and then spray it off again and dry it. Really just dusty. And if you have a black vehicle and you notice, everybody puts their fingertips all over the doors, so prints are everywhere. So yeah, but we did drop her car off, so hopefully it gets fixed tomorrow. I did find out, you know, you can, Ford's got a pass anyways, you can go in and check all your stuff you've had done, and in a year's time I've put 4,000 miles on that truck. Crazy. But that's what happens when you get the Hellcat. You want to drive it instead of the slow truck. So, but no, gotta start putting some more miles on it. Anyways, what else do we have? Man, I looked up a picture of my grandpa. Everybody wants to know, where'd the marbles start? The marbles started here at Tom's Antique Center, back in, I think he opened it in the early 80s, if not sooner. I know he had a store before that called Tom's Cabin, which I have the sign for that too. I think it's in the bedroom. But man, I grew up around antiques. Anyways, I found a picture of Grandpa and Grandma. I will put it in here so you can meet him. He's the man. Him and Grandma. He was, man, he was the nicest man. I have never recalled him getting upset. Never seen him raise his voice. Just the nicest person I've ever known, to be truthful. It don't matter what you did, how you acted. He was the man. So anyways, that's where it started. Then I bought this thing from him in the 80s, which that's a 1953 gas pump, which only goes up to $9.99, to be truthful. Yeah, $9.99. That's it. Coca-Cola clock, got that. The globe signs, those are old. Yeah, the airplane. That used to sit on Grandpa's desk all the time. You know, I am a sentimental person, I guess you'd say. If something came from somebody that has a meaning, you know, to me, that I care, I'll never get rid of it. I just won't. Just won't. That's just the way I am. You keep it, because when you pick it up, it makes you think about them. because we've all lost somebody. And it's nice to have those things in your life to make you remember them, the good times. Some might be bad, but you still remember the good times. So anyways, I'm having issues sending her the picture, so she's gonna have to see what the deal is, but I'll have her put it in there. And you can meet Grandpa in my 4'10" maybe? I don't even know if she was that tall, Grandma. She was short, which hence why my mom's short. So, but yep, anyways, that's why. I grew up around it, and I grew up in Centerville, Indiana, which that's all it is antique stores, antique malls, antiques. To this day, that's still what it is. They try to change it, but that's all it's ever going to be known for. But anyways, I am going to get busy on that, and I'll talk to you guys later.
Okay, perfect timing. I gotta put you back here so you can see. The air is loud, I know it's hot. Ellie needs her windows tinted. Ellie was getting ready to go in when I was leaving. So here's my nails. Oh my gosh. You can't, I don't know if you can really see them. They are like metallic. Like an opal. Yeah, there you go, you can see it. So, anyways, I like them. They turned out cute. He scraped my skin a couple times. I hate when they do that. So it like stings. Really cool. So I'm gonna head home. It is 3 o'clock. I have about an hour. Need to feed the dogs at 4, and then I have to leave to get ready for the live. So Ellie's gonna film with Haley. And so I'll insert that footage now. I don't know what they're out doing. I know they went to Starbucks. But anyway, so I will see you guys all back at home. All right, we're home. I'm home. Sorry, I'm home. I listed a few more items. Fed the dogs. It's like 4:30. And come on, dogs. I need to get there and come on, set everything up, and be ready. So I'm putting the dogs up. Come on, waiting. Ellie and Haley got their nails done. Hopefully she filmed that for you guys. Here is this wallpaper. It's made to look like a concrete wall. I don't know how I feel about these colors together. I don't know. It's like gold, more tan. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm feeling about that. But anyways, putting the dogs up. We're leaving. Going to do the live, and then I don't know when Ellie's coming home. I have no idea. I gotta put Ellie's part. We will see you after the live on Whatnot. Okay, it's a new day. I'm just hopping on here to last night got a little hectic. After we did the live stream, Mark and I went to dinner, then we had to get Ellie food. We came back here, and then some of the plans for the Miami trip had changed. So then the girls' moms were texting me and asking me if I was comfortable with the trip. And I said, you know, the only thing I want to make sure is that they're not walking around Miami alone. Because Miami is the #1 trafficking city of Florida. And so I texted his mom, and she said a couple things that I didn't agree with. So I copied and pasted that text to the other girls' moms, and they were like, wait, what? And So then I asked Ellie, I'm like, wait a second, whatever. And then so her and her boyfriend were on the phone, and I said, this, you know, this isn't good for us, yada yada. And then his mom started texting me and said there's a bit of confusion. This will not be happening. This will not be happening, contrary to what the kids are saying. I'm not trying to give a lot of details, so it's just kind of will make sense, not make sense. I don't know. But anyways, so from my understanding, everything is taken care of, and they won't be alone. They won't be walking alone. They won't, none of the sort. So they will be together in a group of 9 kids, plus the parents. And that's fine. I'm okay with that. I am not okay with them being on their own. So I just need to confirm all that again, even though it was confirmed last night. I need to confirm it again because, you know, my child is 16. These other girls are 16. These boys are 15 and 16. Just, Florida's a different breed. I've said this before in a video. Florida kids are free to do whatever they want, whenever they want, however they want. It's just like kids getting their license and hopping on the highway. Those are some of the things that I don't agree with. Those are some of the things that I don't believe in. So yes, we have different values than being raised here in Florida. It's just like a free-for-all. I don't know how to explain it. There's just, you know, the string bikinis and the hanging out at the beach by yourself and the hanging out here by yourself and running here and running there and driving all over town when you just got your license, and all of that stuff just are not things that would happen in Indiana and Ohio where I was raised, if that makes sense. So I'm just trying to do my due diligence as a parent, but also not look like a psycho, because quite honestly, if you were the parent that's like, no, you're not going to the beach by yourself, no, you're not going to walk around Miami by yourself, or yada yada yada, you look like a psycho. I'm just telling you. Does that change my view? No. But I'm just telling you, like, these kids go on cruises pretty much by themselves. The parents may be there, but are they there? You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. Florida life is different. For those of you that watch that are from Florida, I'm sure you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm sure you understand what I'm talking about. For those that don't live in Florida, I don't know. And it's in every, you know, we've lived in different counties and different cities, and it is like that everywhere. And honestly, Pinellas County, which is like Clearwater area, Tampa Bay, that's the worst. Those parents just go do whatever you want. It's insane. Anyway, so we had some arguments and some disagreements yesterday. It wasn't pretty per se, but that's real life. Like, that's family. You discuss things, you argue things, you figure things out. And yeah, so what's our conclusion? Don't really have one yet. I'm still waiting on a couple answers, and we'll get there. So just wanted to hop on and apologize that the video didn't go any further because things just kind of got crazy. Ellie was supposed to film as well when she was with Haley getting her nails done. She forgot. So yeah, here's your vlog. Anyways, we will see you all tomorrow back with another video. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate you guys, and we'll see you all tomorrow back with another video. Stay blessed. Bye.